it's Nessie from Dear Nessie here, and today I'm partnered with the Korean tourism organization to bring you guys cafe hopping / on a cafe tour through Seoul. Now, I was actually an Instagrammer before I started YouTube, and so in today's video I wanted to bring you guys to some of the not so tourist famous yet very Instagrammable cafes here. More of a local favorites guide to cafes in Seoul. Now, for the first stop of the day, we are outside Untitled Station right now. This is where you would get off if you wanted to check out Bongwon Hanok Village, and there is an amazing cafe here called Layered. We're going to be heading there right now, and you guys will see how beautiful it is really soon. Alright, we made it to the first stop for the day. This is Layered right here. You'll notice it by its very cute yellow facade. We're going to be heading in right now. They have this beautiful display of baked goods right here, and what you do is you grab a plate, and now it's time to pick what you want to eat. The scones they have here are really good, so I'm gonna pick one of these up. Let's do this. Alright guys, now we've got enough food. It is time to take the photos. I'll be right back. Now that I've finished taking photos, it's finally time to eat. So let's dig in. This scone here looks so good. This is like my favorite item here. Alright, let's try. The scones here are so good. So 맛있어. Time for the coffee. Let's have some of the cream here. So good. This place is right next to Bongwon Hanok Village and also really close to Bongwon, so it's a perfect place to come take a rest after all of your sightseeing for the day. Alright, I think it's time to head off to our next destination. Let's go! 감사합니다. We are back in the streets, and I think our next stop is going to be 가로수길. So, time to catch the subway. Let's go! 안녕! One subway ride later, and we have now come to Xinhua Station. I'm here in 가로수길. It's the hipper, more fashionable part of Seoul, and I'm going to be taking you guys to two cafes here. The first one is called Cafe Mula, and it has the most beautiful interior and the most delicious tiramisu. So going to be taking you guys there first, and then we're going to be headed off to another cafe that has the most beautiful desserts that you'll ever set your eyes on. So I'm so excited to show you guys. Currently Kakao mapping my way there, but if you can't read Korean, Google Maps works just fine. Alright, so we've just arrived at our second stop for the day. It is called Cafe Mula. Let me show you guys the entrance right here. Super minimalist entrance. It would be kind of hard to find for a lot of people if you didn't know that this existed here. So it is kind of hidden, but here is the entrance in case you guys wanted to find it. And I'm going to head in now. This place is best known for their tiramisu. They have the original flavor here as well as the green tea flavor here. It says king size, and it truly is king size. This thing is so big. Also ordered a cafe latte. My buzzer here. Going up the stairs because I want to show you how beautiful this place is from above. So if we go upstairs, there's this completely empty area for you guys to sit if you don't want to be with so many people downstairs. It's kind of quiet downstairs because it is a weekday. It's Tuesday at 1 p.m. so there's not that many people, but usually that downstairs area is packed, and if you wanted a quiet place to escape the buzz of Seoul for a bit, there is this completely empty rooftop garden for you guys to sit on. But I'm going to take you guys back inside now because the inside is really beautiful too.
비가 오니까 조심하세요.
Just got my food. Look at this, guys. It's absolutely amazing, right? This is one of my favorite dessert places in Seoul, not just because it's super Instagrammable, but this tiramisu right here, so good, guys, so good. All right, now the Instagrammer in me is coming out, so it's time for photos. I will see you guys in a bit. Done with photos finally, and I think it's time to eat, so let's begin. Wow, 역시 the tiramisu is always so good. They actually change the topping of this tiramisu depending on season. Last time I came they had strawberries and it was so pretty as well. Now because it's winter it is grape season, so this is covered in grapes right now. But that's something I love about Korean cafes. They don't always stick with the same thing. They're always adjusting their menus depending on the season. So right now it's green tea and grape tiramisu. Cheers! So good. This place, Cafe Mula, is right in the heart of Karosukyo, but because it has kind of a hidden entrance, it looks super minimalist. You wouldn't know that there's a cafe in here. There's a lot more locals who visit here as opposed to tourists, because tourists don't know that this place exists. But I highly recommend this place. Their tiramisu is the bomb. It's also freaking huge. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this thing is actually the size of a brick, and it takes so long to finish. But Alright guys, time to get a move on. We're going to be heading off to our next destination now. This next place I'm taking you guys is called SEOUL, and like I said before, it has the most beautiful desserts that you'll ever see. So delicate and beautifully designed, and it's actually also a really close walk from Cafe Mula, so if you guys can fit it, you can try eating them on the same day like I am right now. I've already arrived. It's only a 2-minute walk, and you'll need to enter this building and head up to the second floor where SEOUL is. Alright guys, I'm now seated inside SEOUL. The menu is on an iPad right here, so I'm going to pick what I want. Ordered the champagne sugar ball, and I already can't wait for it to come out. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. You guys will see very soon. So like I said before, these two cafes, Cafe Mula and SEOUL, are both in Karosukyo, which is like a really nice shopping area. This is where all the hip and fashionable people come to shop. You can see a lot of models on the street. There's so many boutique shops here, as well as all of the famous brands, so you can get all your shopping done in one place. It's a super nice area to be, especially in the summer when the sides of the roads are lined with greenery and trees. But cafes and shopping go hand in hand, so I'm introducing the food side of it to you guys today, and you guys can figure out the shopping by yourself.
치즈케이크 넣고요. 숟가락으로 슈가볼 깨신 다음에 딸기 소스 부어서 드세요.
It's here. It's so pretty, guys. Alright, time to show you guys. Wow. Guys, I'm back after a while of taking photos, but it's now time to break into this beautiful ball. I don't really want to break it. It looks so perfect, but food is made for eating, so let's do this. Time to dig into this beauty. Let's do it. Wow, it just melts in your mouth. So this thing at the bottom is Cheesecake Dessert. Wow, that's so nice. Something that I love about Korea is that everything looks so beautiful and tastes good too. Wow, that texture. Highly recommend this place, guys. The other desserts in this place are apparently even more delicious. I haven't had the opportunity to try them all, but if you have the chance, you can come back here every single day and try out a different menu item. 진짜 맛있어. I have no words. Guys, after a much needed rest here, it's time to be on our way. We have 2 more stops today, so gotta get going. Back outside now. We're going to be leaving Karosugil for this next stop, which is more central Gangnam. We're going to Xinhua Station for a place with some really delicious cookies. Hello from Xinhua Station. Just got off the bus. We're headed off to a place called Create Cookies, 8 with the number 8, and going to gorge ourselves on some really freaking delicious cookies. Guess what? We're here. It's a really obvious place. This place is so pink, so easy to find. It's just arrived here. This is their cookie display right here, all fresh out of the oven too. So it's time to decide which flavor to get. Let's go! Just sat down and this is my number. Isn't it so cute? Have a little flower. I got one of these super cute cookie lattes, as well as 2 cookies. I got a s'mores cookie and a peanut butter cookie because the girl loves her peanut butter. Look at this, guys! Wow! I can't wait already. If you guys can see, this place is completely filled with locals. There's a lot of people that come here after work. A lot of my friends come here after exams as well to celebrate finishing exams with cookies. So this definitely is a local favorite. I think they have 3 stores. So one here in Yeoksam or Gangnam, and then another one in Itaewon, and there should be another one in Bangbae, but I'm not sure. You can definitely Google it to check. Doesn't this look amazing? This smells amazing. Alright, time for the photos. I will see you guys soon. Done with my photos and it's time to try. Over here I got the cookie latte. I was gonna get the hot one, but they recommended the cold one to me because they said the iced one is original. So got the iced cookie latte here, as well as peanut butter cookie and a s'mores cookie right here because it just looks so good. Time to see it. Let's go for the peanut butter cookie first. Cookie just falls apart. Wow. It's so soft. I love these kinds of soft chewy cookies. I love peanut butter. So nice. I just have these periods where I crave cookies, and this definitely hits a spot. Alright, let's try the s'mores one now. So good. The cookies here never disappoint. Now time for this latte. Another cookie right here. Great coffee, great cookies. Great place. 1 hour and 15 minutes until sunset. Currently in Gangnam right now, but we're going to make a mad dash to Hongdae for our last destination. It is another tiramisu store, also very popular, and I thought I'd show you guys as well. So let's go. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. Alright everyone, the race against time is on. Heading over to Hongdae now for our last stop. Like I said before, it's another tiramisu place. I know I've already showed you guys one, but I thought since this place is also really popular and also very Instagrammable, why not show you both, you know? So I'm gonna rush for the subway now and I'll see you guys in Hongdae. 안녕 여러분, I just left Hongdae Station and I'm now in Yeonnam-dong. If you guys want to visit Yeonnam-dong, which is the cooler, hipper side of Hongdae where all the cafes are, you can come out exit 3 of Hongdae Station, right behind over there. But I'm here because again, that tiramisu store that I mentioned earlier, it's called Bongwon Tiramisu, and even though this isn't Bongwon, this store is so popular that it's opened several stores across Seoul, and I thought that this one would be the easiest for you guys to get to. So again, come out exit 3 of Hongdae Station and you guys will be able to see this in front of you. So Bongwon Tiramisu, this is a really popular store and we're going to head in now. Let's go. Just got seated and again I've finished taking photos. This is the most famous one they have here. It's the 딸기 or strawberry tiramisu. They have so many other flavors including green tea and mango indomie, which is one of my favorite flavors, but I thought I'd show you the most photogenic one, which is this one. I would have gotten another one, but I'm so full. No one else tried to do 5 cafes in one day. 잘 먹겠습니다. Cheers! Wow, that just melts in your mouth. Wow. 너무 맛있어. 진짜 맛있어. Alright guys, that was the last stop for today. I took you guys to 5 cafes and I think I'm going to wrap it up here. But there's so many cafes like that here in Seoul. Definitely not a shortage of cafes for you guys to go to. I just took you guys to some places that I think are not so popular amongst tourists but are really Instagrammable and some of my personal favorites. So I'm really happy that I could partner with a Korean tourism organization to bring you guys this video today. I hope I've inspired you guys to come cafe hopping in Seoul because the cafe hopping scene here is lit. And if you guys were interested in seeing more cafe hopping adventures or seeing what life here in Seoul is like, then do make sure to follow and subscribe to me on Instagram and YouTube at Dear Nessie, and I will see you guys in the next one. 안녕.